All right, family. Listen, I'm real excited right now, man, because I've been trying to get over here to this booth all day. I'm telling you, they have been extremely, extremely busy. You've seen them smoke them on the show. You hear us talk about it all the time, man. We are right now in the Cavalier Cigar booth. I'm standing here with the owner, the proprietor, right, Mr. Sabastian, man. And again, man, it's just wonderful to be here, bro. Good to see you as always.
You. Thank you for stopping by.
Oh,
it's really
brother.
cool.
Absolutely, absolutely, man. You know, like I said, man, you guys, man, are doing. You came out of like nowhere, came in like a flood, brother, and just like literally starting to take over the industry, man.
Yeah,
so yeah, very excited about. Tell us about how things have been going.
Good, good. The show was really interesting. Well, apparently, I say it was really interesting. I forgot we have one more day to do it.
Got another day,
bro.
Be
rough.
Exactly.
Rough. No, it's really good, you know, and getting back into that more normal turnover where we have the shows, you know, after the COVID and everything, everything shut down. I think we're really enjoying, all of us, the being able to do that business session every year at PCA.
Sure.
To get in a regular way. It's been very good, yeah.
It's been good, man. So I mean, how we became familiar, right, was with the gold on the sticks and on the label right here, right? So we always said smoke gold, stay gold. Right?
I love it.
So here's a question that I always had, man. I mean, like, how does that work with the numbers, man, on the margin, man, when you're putting gold on every cigar, you know?
It's it's interesting because the weight of the gold that we use actually is not that much. Those leaves are very thin.
Okay.
It's very delicate. That's a major problem.
Sure.
And the work behind that is needed to have it, you know, the thing is that, right? It needs to be clean. It needs to be
exactly
in line. It's a very difficult work to get it put on.
Okay.
Prepared. So to give you an idea, at the factory we have roughly 80 to 100 people working, just goes up and down in that area more or less. Gives you a round number just to give you an idea for a company that size. Normally we should have about 7 people in the packaging section.
Right.
Because of that, we have about 15.
Is that right? Wow.
We have people that are all day long measuring and cutting the gold, and then people that are formed to only and solely put the gold on the cigars. That's all they do.
Wow.
Because of how technical and difficult it is, we can't just hire people and let them do it.
Yeah.
We have people that are formed and taught to do it, and that are specialized only in that segment of the process for us.
Got you.
So the gold itself, it hurts a little bit when you have to buy it, you know. We buy it in France, we ship it. So every time you buy it, you know, the pop, you're like, oh, that deal's not going to be fun. But the gold itself is not as much of a tricky challenge than the actual work behind it.
Understood.
The craftsmanship of the people that work for us that do that is just incredible.
It takes a special skill set.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Absolutely,
100%.
man. That's awesome, man.
And you guys are lucky I don't do it because it would look like shit.
I hear you, man. I hear you. So before you guys started getting popular in the U.S., right? You were already, you know, putting your cigars out over in the UK or out in Europe.
Europe in general, a little bit in Africa, in Asia. Yeah, we're currently represented in slightly over 30 countries.
In 30 countries. Wow, man. Congratulations. That's awesome. And the factory, is that in the Denali region or?
Yeah, the Denali region. So Denali City and El Paraíso, Honduras. Yeah.
Okay,
so
gotcha.
It's basically for people that wouldn't be that familiar with Honduras in the area, because I know we speak a lot about Estelí. To give you an idea, Denali to the border of Nicaragua is about 40 minutes, and then it's about 2 hours and a half by car to Estelí. So it's roughly in the 3-4 hour range in car between the two cities. The only difference is you have to cross the border. That's
Gotcha. Now, are you also growing tobacco at this stage, or?
Not yet.
Not yet. Okay.
We're very much intrigued and interested by it.
Gotcha.
It's a big step, especially for a younger company like us. You know, we've been out for 7 years now, something like this, roughly. And going step by step. The factory was the first big step we did out of, you know, just having the brands and the distributions and everything.
Yes.
And I think that later on, the next step will be definitely or possibly growing. I really want to.
Yes.
It's going to be an interesting challenge if we get there.
Outstanding, man. Well, I have no doubt that whatever you put your hand to, whatever you put your mind to, it's going to be a success, man. You guys are already out here. Like I said, I'm so impressed with what you've been able to do to date.
Thank you.
You know, so again, I look forward to seeing you every time. You know, absolutely.
I appreciate that. I appreciate all you guys' support and everybody. You know, goes from the consumer to the retailer to the press. Everybody involved in the process, it's a chain, right? And if the links stick together, it works, and we owe that to everybody that joined us in the journey, including you guys. You know, if we're just a brand by ourselves, we're nothing. So
it means a lot. And obviously PCA loves you guys, man, because they gave you a really, really great location, man. I'm like, as soon as I walked in the door, it was like Cavalier.
That was pretty cool, actually. It's the first time we were that close to the entrance. We were literally just in front of the entrance. It was interesting. We were a little stressed about it because we're like, you know, we're used to be in another section of the show floor. So are people going to look for us there, or are they going to see us here? And it actually works really well.
They couldn't miss you.
I like it.
It's a good thing. It's a good thing. It's awesome, man. Well, Sebastian, like I said, brother, it's always a pleasure, man. Nothing but love, man. Continued success. You know what I'm saying? Likewise, and again, I'm always going to look for you, man. Always looking forward to sitting down and have a little conversation with you.
I appreciate that.
My man. All right, guys. Again, Cigar Mick is PCA 2022. We're not just blowing smoke out here. And I'm chilling. Did you tell them about the new stick?
Oh, shit. I forgot.
No. We got to tell them about we still here. Tell them about the new stick, bro.
Even had it up there.
Exactly.
So for the first time in 7 years, we decided to not just launch a new line, but actually launch a new brand under Cavalier. So expand that section. It's called the Inner Circle.
Nice.
Inner Circle is actually an image for us and a reminder for us about what we're talking about. You know, the fact of we're not alone, we're nothing, right? And it's the inner circle, close circle, the family, everybody that joined us on the journey. And it's our way to remind ourselves and make something special for that, and in homage of this. You know, thinking about everybody that joined us and worked at the factory, everybody that supports us and everything. And it was interesting. We challenged ourselves to go out of what we're used to. So no gold diamond this time. First time in our history. But it was interesting because it allowed us to make something much more classic, but fresh at the same time, young. You know, something that is crisp, if you want, right?
Understood.
But we could also look at something more complex and with the bands and everything, the presentation, because if we would have done something that worked on and then added the diamond, it would be too much, right? It actually opened the doors for us to expand into new experimentation or new testing new grounds and do different things. We used actually a lot of cool tobaccos in there, including Pennsylvania. So U.S. grown tobacco. We have tobaccos from the DR, we have tobaccos from Central America, Honduras, Nicaragua, so it's a very unique cigar, very flavorful. It's going to be on the shelves in the next couple of weeks, so that's something to look out.
Something to look for, guys. And let me commend you, because again, you have already pretty much captured the market with the brand recognition with the Gold Diamond, right? So a lot of people would be almost a little bit afraid, man, you know, to step out with a whole nother brand look, so to speak, right? But again, it's very classy looking. I mean, you're a master blender, so I already know that the quality of the cigar is going to be, you know, everything that you just stated, man.
No pressure on my shoulders.
No pressure, man. No pressure. Send your comments too. But I'm just saying, man.
People around that allow us to you know, do the right things and make those products, right? So
beautiful, man. And if I could be so bold, right, I'm going to consider myself in a puff a minute as part of the inner circle. Right, so we're in the inner circle now. You know what I'm saying?
That's everybody, what it is. You know, that's what we're saying. Everybody, whether it's press, whether it's, you know, everybody that has been part of our journey is our inner circle. That's what the message is, and that's what it should be.
I love it.
You're definitely the inner circle.
My man. All right, guys. Once again, Cigar Mick PCA 2022. Man, we ain't just blowing smoke out here. Stay tuned. We'll be back with some more content. Peace. Oh man, thank you.